The main thing here is that create this very empathic and bold space, let's say, where we're not in the competition mode. Not really. We're in a very open, interactive, and collaborative mode to co-create all sorts of meta infrastructures or that can have really interconnectedness and conversations in between, because we feel that this is really not happening when you look out the open source P2P movement or the regenerative movement. You still see in the underlying a lot of a type of competition, let's say, for, oh, my project is going to change the world thing, that comes from, that Silicon Valley startup vibe that we all know that is the way that they vibrate, right? And yeah, we're trying to do a movement, a meta movement, a meta move that is called both and, right? You do both and within. So this is the type of meta move that we're trying to do here. We're trying to come up with the reframing of what we understand as wealth, right? And consequently, the way that we understand ourselves in society and in this planet. So we're trying to come up with a very regenerative way to endeavor to make things happen in the sense that it's not related to that industrial productive way that Silicon Valley does things when it comes to app projects or everything related to Web 2, right? So we're trying to imprint to this rising Web 3 environment where DAOs are going to be the governing bodies around it, very regenerative imprint. So and we're starting to having all sorts of conversations. So we're going to have folks around threefold here, for instance. We're going to have folks coming from all sorts of decentralized movements and regenerative movements, and we're going to have we're going to manage, I don't know, I think that we're going to try to co-create a decentralized shareable fund where all the fiat and cryptos that is going to be in this fund is going to be, let's say, open for everybody that is co-creating with us to access it. So yeah, there's a lot of things. This is, and we're not trying to technologize it. We're going to try to make it in a very human and empathic way, in the sense that in a trustworthy way, right? Not a trustless way, a trustworthy way. And if we have to use any type of blockchain technology or even holochain, I don't know, it's going to be only for those more, let's say, automated processes within, right? That it doesn't need a human to do it. So, but this is not something already. This is going to become something, right? So this year we want to give life to this type of decentralized shareable fund in a very bold and empathic way, and we want to create all sorts of ways to endeavor and to interoperate and to interconnect with all the initiatives that are out there, like Seeds, like United Planets, like EcoRise, like I can name a lot of them, right? We already have here different DAOs, right? We have, let's say, Sensorica from Canada. We have Smart Nia from Tanzania. We have Taudao from Brazil. We have Utopia from Brazil. We already have all sorts of different DAOs here, right? Even we're tackling and working and exploring the concept of cultural DAOs,